recent 5-game homestand. This is their one away-ish game, not too far from Brooklyn. And then they're headed back to Brooklyn for 5 more at home. Thomas, who we did not see. Leaves the three-pointer short. Simmons another rebound.
Yeah, really gotten good at that step back this season, Maxey.
Thomas along to the right.
Drop.
Skip pass to Thomas. Just over 5 minutes to go in our first quarter. Thomas driving, blocked by Bamba, but exhaustion might be a problem tonight because, again, we got back 7:30, 8 a.m. on Friday morning. Thomas launching and connecting from outside. Oh, big fella, we miss you.
Well, Joel knows he's the kind of guy people will wait to hear what he has to say.
Yes, indeed. Thomas, the Heights, Johnson, Claxton, Bridges.
Yep.
So if they find a couple more pieces, which I expect them to, Thomas, the high-arcing triple this time.
Told by some of his assistants that he may not have been.
Yeah, they're showing the replay on the big board, which usually means that it was an incorrect call that went the Sixers. Right. Thomas, 0 for 3 start from distance in the first quarter, 2 for 2 in the second. And now he's 3 for his last 3. Thomas, the big deliberate jump stop.
Tough shot. This is not much. 18, 19
stops. Thomas, finger roll.
But you got to put an end to that.
Too strong on that three-point attempt.
With a decent challenge. No open look for Pat Beverly that time.
Thomas with 12 already in this quarter. Make it 15. Half the team in Denver went to the wire with Golden State in San Francisco as Thomas is fouled by Bamba and hits the bucket as well. That guy, Cam Thomas, right? Those 3 or 4 40 pieces in a row at the end of the season. Wanted 50 against the Sixers. My goodness.
Yes.
Interviewed Bill.
I did a lot of listening, yes.
I was on the West Coast, and it was really, they would say, Kate, prepare 3 questions, and I was like, you get to the floor with my dog.
Showering was an accomplishment.
Yep, there you go. And that concludes our what did you do on your off day conversation. Thomas.
And here's Johnson the other way for Brooklyn. Warriors are 2 of 8. Thomas, tough delivery, bottoms. Curry there defensively. Johnson had the big first half. Thomas sizing up Green, slips inside for 2. Here's Golden State has answered. Now in front, 100-92. Thomas gets around Pajewski for the layup. Off the heel, long rebound, grabbed by O'Neal. Dinwiddie swing it for Thomas. Drives in on Santos and scores, plus the foul.
Also see Luka without his mask. Stan, what do you think needs to be done for these 2 teams? I mean, for these 2 players to have some success? Well, look, my first season there as an assistant. So I first met Tim when he was just about 4 years old.
Thomas, jumper, bottom. His 6 straight games with a thumb injury before returning last night against Philadelphia. Thomas trying to get it going. He connects. Thomas using the Smith screen. The zigzag by Thomas. He draws the big Powell. Thomas, pull up. Buries it.
The game thus far, what's the adjustment? He said, yeah, we're going to switch things up. We're going to blitz him, try to get the ball out of his hands. But so far, not looking too good for the Nets.
Thomas defended by Doncic. Thomas makes his move. Gets inside.
Since his return, he's still kind of trying to find his rhythm.
Using the screen. High archer, no. Right back to Thomas. And waste no time. Off the window.
Catches that in air.
Feed it. And get it back. The dribble drive. And the floater.
Tough. Good move. 4 and 5.
Thomas pull-up jump. He hits. And you see the type of big man that Sean Marks likes. Allen to Claxton to Clowney. That goes for Thomas. The 3-ball rattles in. Nets have Wilson, Claxton, Thomas, Simmons, and Watford, the 5 on the floor. Thomas gets to his spot. On target.
Whether it's those second chance looks or just getting to some of those loose balls, 50-50 balls.
Thomas.
Seen lately, Nets coming off their 3rd straight loss against Cleveland right after the trade deadline. They were very short-handed in that game. Thomas firing up a three, and he knocks it to
Spurs players.
Simmons breaks that up. Nets running. Bridges steps through to the rim. Tipped by Thomas goes down. 2 free throw attempts. Both of those were missed. And lead that was 10 is down to 1. And Thomas elevating over Wembanyama, knocking down the 3. No, not apple.
Apple, cherry, blueberry.
Thomas hits.
Visualizing. I'm having a hard time getting back up.
Thomas the jumper. He connects. Cam Thomas has. And the net lead is down to 6. Bridges for Thomas for 3. It's good.
He got his hacking, going straight to the basket. Going right through the body. He's got a strong frame.
As Thomas connects with a minute to go.
My dog in the fight is some amazing nachos.
Of course, it goes back to for you. Home losing streak. Wilson. Thomas. It's good. For Campbell.
It's so rhythmic, and even without Porzingis, you throw Horford in there, such a great option. Thomas' runner is good, a feathery touch. Walker, 5 to shoot. Thomas, 2 to shoot. He will. And hit for 3. Holiday 5 for 7 from the floor. Here's Cam Thomas. It's mid-range, short. Smartly batting the rebound back to Claxton. Here's Thomas, catch, fire, and hit from 3.
Nice way to get shots. The ball is moving offensively. There's good balance. Some hustle on the defensive side.
Thomas to the reverse, lays it in. No, he's a wonderful man who runs CAA sports. It's also one. Here's Thomas, lays it in. And Sarah, this is a 12-point game now.
Exactly.
Stretches where it feels like they're playing well. Just Boston's obviously an excellent team. Here you are, down 13. Thomas, he got it. And it's a 10. And a turnover here. Here comes Thomas. Thomas, lobbing it up and out the floater. Here's Thomas. Thomas sidestepping 3. It's good.
Around the leg of Claxton.
Celtics with 3, Nets with 3 with at least 4 fouls. Thomas again.
Abaji guarding Cam Thomas. Thomas with a 3, and it's good. Thomas, right? Who doesn't love Adrian Griffin? Right. So when you think about Doc, though, it's been the postseason, right? That laying it up, dribbles it back out. Thomas attacking, and the reverse is good. Brooklyn, Ali won a title in 2014 with the UConn Huskies. Off to a good start, nice rhythm. Starting backcourt, a combined 40 points, Jack. Here's Cam Thomas with a bucket. He's got 17. There's only 2 in double digits for Brooklyn. Bridges and Thomas. As we know, they've taken a few different directions, right? The rebuild, and then when Durant showed up, they had to adjust and maneuver.
Thomas off glass, trying to draw a foul there.
A lot of guard against being in isolation, a lot against this switching concept, Michael. It's one of the things that they always talk about against teams that switch a lot. Cam Thomas knocks down that shot.
60 seconds to go. Thomas, easy lane. And now it's Thomas with the clock winding down. Battling with Conley, puts it up and scores. They're 8 for 30 beyond the arc. Nets are worse. Thomas gives in this ball game. Thomas in the paint, rattles one home.
7 of 15. He's bent Minnesota's offense in this game.
Thomas mid-range automatic.
Hit the century mark in each of the last 3 games. The longest such streak for them since 2018. Thomas out of the corner. It's a 3. It's through.
So good to be able to have a shot block on the drive to the basket by the initial defender.
That's around it in.
Milwaukee Bucks. Doesn't say the Los Angeles Clippers with all of the names that they have. It's a team in turmoil in some ways. Just can't.
That's deflected. Bridges taps it out. Finney-Smith works the baseline. Out to Cam Thomas. An open 3. Buries it. Shot clock was under 1 when he dropped it in.
Even when the Bridges play good defense. Multiple deflate. J.D. Jackson, another move there. Just struggling a little bit, but trying to force the issue and run Cam